Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to do our full meal presentation, but we're going to use pork as our protein. So in your box today, I've got a couple pork chops that I'm sending you, or it's a bag, I guess. What we're going to do first, we're going to season with salt and pepper. I've got my pan heating up. I've got it about a medium high, and then we're going to cook them, and then I'm going to make a little sauce and show you how that's done. So what I'm going to do, just a little bit of salt and pepper on each pork chop, okay? There's 2 of them in your bag. We want to make sure, I wanted to make sure that you had enough pork to practice really well, so that's why I sent you 2 pork chops. I did, however, make sure that they were really frozen by the time you got them, because I'm trying to help keep the shelf life of them a little bit longer. So some of you that have been having issues with your pork going bad, they're frozen, so that way you don't have to worry about it coming up in the future. So what I'm going to do, what I got is a little bit of butter. I'm going to take a little stick of butter, throw it down in my pan and start letting it get melty too. And once that pan's ready to cook the pork chops, I'll show you all what's going on. All right, our pan's ready. I'll let you check it out. Our butter's nice and melted. We got some good heat coming off that pan. And so what you want to do, it's very similar to the chicken breast that we cooked a couple weeks ago. We're going to take our pork chop, put them down in the pan, and let them start working their magic, okay? We're going to let them sear on both sides, and once they're done with that, we'll flip them over, and I'll show you how I'm going to do my sauce for this dish, okay? Be right back when that's ready. All right, so while I was cooking that pork chop, y'all, my stove started to actually shoot sparks out of it. It's the joys of cooking here at the school. So I had to kind of switch burners a little bit real quick, keeps me on my toes. So right now I've got the first side cooking golden brown and delicious on this pork chop, okay? Gonna flip it over to the other side. Let that start to do its magic, and while that's doing its magic, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a couple more chunks of butter in there, and then I'm gonna pour some Worcestershire sauce in there. This is one of my most favorite sauces to go onto a pork chop, okay? So I'm gonna pour that in there. Let it start doing its magic, and also I'm gonna put a lid on it so it doesn't make a big mess all over the stove, okay? So that's gonna cook about another 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll show you what the pork chops look like when they're done. All right, everybody, it's been a couple minutes now. I wanna show you what these pork chops look like. They've got a nice glaze of that butter and the Worcestershire sauce on them. They're done. They're temperatured up to 145 degrees. So now you've got 2 beautiful pork chops here. And what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of that remainder of sauce and pour that right over the top, just like that. That's a good pork chop right there. I hope you all have fun doing this. Remember, you need to make sure you have a vegetable and a starch with this dish. I just did the pork just to show you exactly how that should go. Get creative, have fun, and then let me know how your meals go.